And you telling me Dave finally gets one and puts that in his closet? Bro, if that was me, my whole house would have been Home Alone booby trap with a Kingsman arsenal in the closet. Yo, what is up, you guys, today? And I just have to say, do you guys ever really just want somebody? Everybody wants to be in love and have a partner that is absolutely obsessed with them. But today, we're gonna see when that goes a little too far. This movie is top 10 on Netflix right now, and I gotta say, what a creepy, ominous movie this is. There's so many twists and turns. You better strap yourself down and get ready for this roller coaster ride. And heads up, there will be spoilers. We got introduced to this character named Dave, who ended up meeting a girl named Amy, and they ended up getting married and having kids together, but through time and opposite schedules, they slowly drifted apart and got a divorce. My man Dave was feeling a little so and aren't we all nowadays, even sometimes when we're fully surrounded? So Dave goes on a dating website and ends up meeting a girl named Liz. Him and Liz go on a date and they both tell each other that they don't want anything serious. Dave said it was nice to have someone just to chat and hang out with without all those extra responsibilities on top that come with a relationship. And he still got to smash. Carrot Top is getting his carrot top. One day Dave was working at the shop though, and a girl named Carrie came into his life, and that's when things took a turn for the worse and his life changed forever. My man Dave was teed up. He got himself a little bitty who is not only smart but beautiful, and told him that she just wants to be friends with benefits pretty much. Then she starts to fall off her rocker. She starts sending Dave some insanely crazy texts. Dave's game has to be another breed to make a girl that type of crazy. He said he was getting 125 emails a day. God damn. Shawty needs to chill out, because I don't care how much I like someone, you will never catch me emailing them 125 times a day. She even told my boy Dave that she is living in the same apartment complex with him, just to mess with his mind. She also started going after Liz. Dave really needed to relieve some stress, so we went to a bar to have a few drinks and got a message saying that Liz's house was being burned down. Dave went over there to comfort her, and they both knew that this has escalated way too far. Then we got introduced to two detectives, Jim and Ryan, and that's when this case really started to heat up. And I want to know who was working on this case before Jim and Ryan, because respectfully, y'all suck at your job. Dave and Liz both move away, and of course Dave, feeling lonely, decides to go back on another dating site and try again to find his perfect match, and thought he found someone, but really he let Carrie back into his life, and this time started targeting his ex-wife and kids. I can feel for Amy as a mom. Having someone crazy text about your exact location and what you're doing, as well as that they will slit your kids' throats, that is evil. That's one of the reasons I say God is real, because with that much evil in the world, there has to be something to counteract it. I'm also stressing, how the did it take that long to get a gun into the picture? And you telling me Dave finally gets one and puts that in his closet? Bro, if that was me, my whole house would have been Home Alone booby trap with a Kingsman arsenal in the closet. Jim and Ryan ended up doing some deep diving and came to the conclusion that Carrie was actually dead. I really liked the IT guy, Tony. He gave me a real good vibe. And this man coded his own program to crack the case and figure out the IP address where all of these messages and stuff were coming from. When Tony did find out the main IP address that was being used, he was shook, because the dude's house is one of his employees. They went to raid his house and ended up asking him the question, does anybody else live here? And he told them he has an on and off girlfriend named Liz. I was like, ain't no way, boy, ain't no way. When they found out Liz was living there, she became the main suspect in the case. They put a tracker on Liz's vehicle, and she was circling Dave's ex-wife's house on the daily. Like, bro, go get a life. Leave these people alone. She really thought she was so much smarter than everybody else, and in the end became her own personal op, and giving the detectives all the information that they needed herself. The real question is, did they find her guilty? Even with all that evidence, it is kind of hard to believe someone would do all of that stuff to themselves. And the answer, if she was found guilty or not, you better head over to Netflix to figure out. One of the biggest parts that I just could not wrap my head around, I don't understand with Liz being the stalker why she set her house on fire and killed her animals. Like, what was the goal? She wanted to be close to Dave, but setting her house on fire not only causes more attention towards the case, but she had herself move away, and so did Dave. The only reason I can see why she did it is maybe to bury some evidence or take the heat away from her. They did a great job with the little tiny clips and ominous music and whistling in this that gave it, even though it's not a jump scare scary, a very, very creepy and chilling vibe. If I had to take this movie and give it a score, I would give it a very solid 7.5. It was based on a true story, and I thought they did a great job with this movie. And I like murder mysteries and stuff, so it was right up my alley. As always, if you are new to the crew, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the B-Day fam. And stay tuned because we got a ton more stuff coming to this channel in this upcoming year, and you don't want to miss it. Deuces.